Alright, screw it. Here we are again. Here I am again. Me, future me. Probably. What the fuck, anyway. I'm uploading these. I guess but, again, probably uploading these for future me. Shut up. So, I have regrets about this. I realized after I'd put all of these down, and I do not want to apply the fucking, I don't want to apply this to all of the blades of fucking purple, fuchsia, whatever the fuck I don't want to apply this stuff to all these fucking grass things, but I'm not happy with this, white background. I wish I had put down a wash of something. I'm trying to, this does not feel, it certainly does not feel done, but I don't know what I want with it. And I think one of the things that I am wishing for is some kind of background color, to make it look more finished, but I don't know if I can do that without fucking up what is already there. And I just want something very light. So I'm going to experiment now. I hope this is in frame at least a little bit. I'm still trying to work on the position of all this shit. The experiment right now is if I do this, well, one, what does the color look like? That's not the color I want. That's way too yellow. Oh, Lord, don't make me get another fucking palette. Thing is, there's this color I know I have elsewhere called Davies Gray that I know I like. And I think that's a good light. Ooh, but maybe that's just fine. Maybe that's just fine. Hair! Particles on everything! How do I stop this? This is such a problem, dude. This drives me nuts! It's just everywhere. How do I stop that? Because it's not like, it's not like I'm the only person trying to do this who has a cat. Anyway, let's try this. Can I do a very light wash without fucking it up? I might be able to. And maybe I'll just, go over it again. Go over the blades of grass. And maybe I just have to... Actually, it does streak a bit, doesn't it? But maybe if I just do it real fast... Or maybe I don't care. Maybe it's already messy enough and everything. Maybe I just decide not to care about it. Maybe. Is my head in frame? God, I hope not. Hair on everything. Don't make, but don't be precious with this either. Look at this. This is fucking random. If I were to do this again, now that, this is the slow part. This is the experiment. This is the practice, right? If I really wanted to do this, if I liked this for some reason, maybe I do. Maybe I'll try to do this again, but more on purpose, and I'll know more, what I kind of want to do with it. Okay, so I do want some gray, and I guess I'm just going to use Payne's, because Payne's is what I have in this palette right now. And oh my god, do you see that? Is that in frame? Hold on, I am going to stand up for this. Look at that. Look at that. That's so gorgeous. Fuck! I just love them mixing together randomly like that. Ah! Yeah. Yeah. Alright, I think I want more water, because that looks very dark. Alright. Yeah, okay. Fuck it. I'm just gonna do it. Okay. Just do it. Just do it. or it will be so subtle that I can't see a goddamn thing. Can't see a goddamn thing. Okay, so so what? What do we do? We add in more color back. We dilute it a bit less. Shut up and let this whole goddamn thing be experimental, would you? That looks too gray. Because I don't want it to be like... I don't want it to be too gray. I want it to be a bit yellow. But that looks too yellow. Or does it just look too saturated? Yeah, that's just way too saturated. Okay, but now we're starting to get somewhere with this puddle, and I just need to dilute the fuck out of it, right? Hopefully. And you know, I guess if I keep doing these videos and I want to actually make videos that are like more geared towards other people who are not me watching them, then, you know, I make enough of these practice videos, and then maybe I can have little playlists or something, and this can be in a practice section. That's very, very wet now. Oh god, I might have diluted it too much again. See, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. I'm learning in a dumb way, kinda. Yeah, I really wish I had had the presence of mind to do like a proper wash. To do a proper wash rather than this nonsense. Because now I feel like the way to do it probably would have been to like wet the paper, right? To wet the paper and just like tilt, like lay down a big wet bunch of it and like let it run down and let that dry and then do this over it. But no, I didn't think of this. I didn't think of this beforehand, but I don't know, look at that. And maybe the thing I should be trying is really this, because this is the real thing I'm gonna be doing. Yeah, you know, maybe that's not egregious. And in the future, I will tape these edges down, probably. Maybe I'll have maybe what I will do is, since this one is already fucked up, maybe I will use this as my sacrificial paper. I'll rip this out, and then every time I do this again, assuming I do this again, I will put this paper under it, and then I'll tape both of them down at the edges. Will that work? I don't know. But I kind of want to keep this like this is a sketchbook, a practice sketchbook, right? Can you tell I have ADHD? I can. Well, do we all really? Or are we just, I don't know, have our attentions all just been ruined by modern society? We've certainly been made worse. Don't even bother thinking about this right now. This is not what we're trying to think about right now. Right now we are trying to just, get this to be more finished looking. And you know what? Yeah, that is the background I'm looking for there. Yes, it is. And I'm going to, I think, but how do I prevent these lines? See, that's why a nice early wash would have been good, because I'm gonna end up with these like streaks, not just of the not just of the alien fuchsia that I've created here, but like streaks in the yellow itself as I like try to lay this down. It's not gonna lay down evenly. And again, the hairs and lint and stuff. God! Ah! Literally losing my fucking mind. Losing my mind. And now shit like that. Alright, come on. Maybe if I just do it over and over again, can I try to go in between them? Can I try to go? Oh my god, can I? What? Can I do that? Maybe I can. Maybe I can. It's getting kind of muddy in here, but maybe I just like lay down more. Ooh, that was too much. This is where having like a blotter, little blotting thing would really be good for when I accidentally do shit like that. But yeah, maybe I can. But then it's gonna be more. It's still more saturated down here. Still more saturated down here. Maybe I like it, but I don't know. I don't really. Yeah, there's like streaky shit happening. So moral of the story, don't leave the fucking paper white. Maybe. But then I kind of would have had to know in advance that I was going to use these colors, right? Because, like, I didn't know that these were the colors I was going to use. So how was I going to put a wash down on this paper? The whole thing with these ink splotches is that I was just fucking around. So I don't know, really. I'm gonna have to mix up more of this color, am I? I don't know if I'm in frame anymore. I have the camera thingy higher than I have in the past, and I cannot just like crane my neck to see it anymore. I also don't have good technique with like either mixing in wells or picking the color up with my brush in the like amounts that I want. Oh, come on, just like... Oh, what is that? It's like the ink didn't really go there. Yeah, I think what I'm gonna do with this today, or whatever, I'm gonna do this with this like background color, and then I don't know, it's getting more saturated again, but do I like it? Maybe I like it, I don't know. I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna go over the grasses again, perhaps. And then I'm gonna see what else it feels like it needs. And again, look how it's drying. It's got these hard lines in it. I don't want that. But maybe I'm just gonna end up accepting that for now, you know. As a consequence of life, I guess. And look at me. Like these fucking stupid, ignorant strokes, really. Like, this isn't how I want to apply watercolor. This isn't how you probably should apply definitely not how you should apply watercolor. On the other hand, maybe who cares? Maybe see what happens. Maybe learn from this shit. Maybe whatever works, works. Maybe outsider art. I don't know, man. Also, no, I dripped on the other side. Oh no, it's getting into this nice pink fucking nebula thing. Oh, I'm gonna need to mix up more of this again. Why does it all retreat to the edges? That probably has something to do with some property of water. Tension. There's not enough in this puddle to bring it into the center, but it's also too liquid. I don't know. Shut up. Stop speculating about that. It's not why we're here. We've got, continuing to preview bands for that festival I'm going to. This is Hour of 13. Or, oop, that was too much. Americans, I believe. Well, it's fine. Fine little do-me stuff. It's interesting. Now with this kind of thing, I feel like I'm actually, like in previous exercises, like my lines exercises, I was so like distracted by the music and how much I liked it that it was harder to work on the drawing part of, well, the thing I'd actually sat down to do, you know. But, God, this is terrible. Don't worry about it, shut up. But now I'm able to kind of get more sucked into this. And why is that? Well, this is more complex than that. Or, I don't know, it's just that this, I'm actively thinking about this. Whereas the other thing, I was just like, it was already completely cut and dried, what I was doing. I need to stop leaning over, my God, my fucking back. No wonder I'm tired and in pain all the time. Seriously. If anybody watches this who knows what the fuck they're doing, how do I not do that? Like, it just gets... Like, how? How do I prevent that from happening? Is there a way to prevent that from happening? Is that just what happens? I don't think so, right? Like, what the hell, man? And meanwhile, I am just... God, you go through scrap paper fast when you're doing, like, wash testing, huh? Fuck. Should I do this in, like, sections? Okay, lint and hairs again. Like, see, some of this isn't like cat hairs. This is just like random shit. That bothers me even more. Like, what the, like, is that just in the air? Is it in the brush? How do I stop that? Am I just overworking the paper immediately as soon as I touch it? I don't know. I don't know. Oh, God. And again, I'm already hungry. I'm far too stabbing with my motions. Again, it just gets sucked into the goddamn sides. I can barely even see. Oh no, I can see. That ain't true. I can see it. I can see what I've done here. It's amazing how these like subtleties make that kind of difference. It's almost frustrating, isn't it? And also this unevenness again. The way it dries, the lines. Like, I almost want to just, like, abandon this and start over, but, like, actually try to do this. Do you know what I mean? But I'm not gonna fucking do that. I'm not. But I am gonna start moving faster because fuck it. At least that's what I'm telling myself. I always tell myself I'm gonna move faster. Hardly ever really do. But maybe this time I will. Maybe this time I will. Ah, and there's that section of, like, shit, you know? That section of shittiness. One of the reasons I'm dipping my brush in the water as often as I am is out of paranoia that I'm starting to pick up the fuchsia. I want to minimize streaking that as much as possible. Oh my god, all of my hobbies involve sitting. Almost all of them. The ones that take a real, not everything takes a super duper long time. I'm just slow, and now I'm starting to muddy up the pink too much. But just go. Just go. Just go. Shut up and just go. If I go over the grasses again after this, then maybe the contrast between the pink and the yellow will make the streaking of the pink less apparent. Oh, but then I just picked up a little bit of pink up out of there. Ah! Okay, hold on a second. Bam. Because, like, the bottom and this. Is that true? Sorry, I'm looking at this in, like, different light. There's, like, a bunch of, like, white right there. And this, there's a splotching happening. And part of this is also because of the warping of the paper. The paper is, like, this is mixed media paper, sure, but it's still warping as I put wet stuff on it, you know? And the warping is becoming a problem. But I mean, people do like mixed media. And what am I thinking right now? I'm thinking I've seen people do watercolor and mixed media, like journal, paper stuff, but have I, or do they, in that situation, tape better watercolored paper, or like glue better watercolor paper onto the page they're working on? That could very well be. Still too dark. But yeah, I already like this better than like or like it feels, just feels more finished, you know? But how do I get the fucking paint to stay where there's warping without driving myself insane? Without literally driving myself fucking crazy. Of course, the more stems there are, the muddier this gets. But we're gonna do. Ooh, see, there we go. There we go. Now we're starting to really get that background in there, but it's a little more. It's still more saturated than I want. Where's the balance? I don't know. I don't fucking know. Shut up. How long is this? I don't know either. I want lunch. I should, if I were a really smart person, I would have set the oven and started warming my lunch while I was working on this. But I am not a really smart person. Or maybe I'm a person who is foolishly hoping she was not going to be that hungry that early. That's also a thing. Yeah, the more I have that background, the more I do like it, and the less worried I am about fucking up the grass. So I really just need to go. Just go. Just stop fucking worrying about everything. Let go. Just let go. Let go, Luke. Let go. You ever have certain phrases you absolutely cannot hear without the movie starting to play? That'll always be one. Because it was so early in life. And so important. Watched so many times. Alright. Maybe that's where we're gonna go. Ah, shit, no, there's some fuckery down there. Ah, I don't wanna... Ah, stop it. Yeah, of course you don't wanna. You're fucking lazy. Your body and your brain wants to be lazy. Stop being lazy. Do it. It doesn't actually cost you that much. Your body and your brain are both lying to you. You need to rewire. And this is part of the rewiring. That is so yellow. That is so gray. Where does it go? Is it going into the brush? Does the brush just like suck it up because this is a big wash brush and it's thirsty? Probably. Anyway. Alright. Down here a bit. It's a bit darker than I wanted. It's a bit muddier than I wanted. Shut up. Don't worry. Well, worry about that, I guess. Spread that. Nope. And just go over the grass out there. That line. Yeah, the warping. The warping is gonna start to really fucking bother me. Here. I'm like looking for areas of white. There. Alright, I don't know what the hell we're gonna do with this. I guess we're gonna have to like just edit that at the end somehow. I've been using the word edit for everything, but I don't mean like digital editing or anything like that. I mean like I mean we're just gonna have to like deal with it. We're gonna have to change it. Again, these fucking little hairs and things. Why? How? Stop. And another one. That's a cat hair. How do you deal with this? Tweezers, maybe? Alright, I'm putting this paper through the fucking ringer right now. I'm hungry, I want lunch.